I need to tell you something that I haven't told anyone. Now, the reason that I'm going to tell you this is I was literally just going to sit down and create this YouTube that I'd recorded. I was doing what I eat in a day, putting this together. And then I got a reminder on my phone that I had a call with Mr. Paul Mort, who, if you don't know who that is, you need to look into it. He has been my life coach for years now. And to be honest, I haven't really been using him overly much this year. I've still been in his program and using some of his trainings and going on to some calls, but I really haven't utilised him as much as I did in the past. And weirdly enough, this year has probably been the least progress I've seen in my journey since starting with him. Coincidence? I think not. No, I'm thirsty. I'm having a tinny. This is almost going to be like a tinny talk, guys, because I have a big confession to make. Finishing the YouTube, I decided to jump on the call with Paul, and I got my chance to get a chat with him about things that maybe I'm concerned about, worried about, or just lacking confidence about. And I did that. And I think I have been holding in what I'm about to tell you for so long that I was almost scared to tell him as well, which is ridiculous because I tell him everything. He knows everything about me. Recently, I've really been struggling with my goals. Now, if you know me and you're watching this, you'll know that if I set a goal, I achieve it. If I want something, I will get it. I don't take no for an answer. I'm a pretty headstrong, resilient person, and I always do the work to get what I want. But recently, I have really struggled with my goals. I've struggled with what I want. I've been up and down. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want this. And it's just went back and forth, and I've not been very clear. And it's got to a point now where it's driving me crazy. So I was talking to Paul because I knew this thing that I've realised that I'm going to share with you. I think I've known for a very long time and just been too scared to admit it. Not only to myself, but to people that I care about, that people that will support me. And I've got to a point now where I just can't keep this feeling to myself anymore. I know I haven't admitted this to you guys and to people that maybe think they know me and they see the exterior of me, but don't really know me and what I'm thinking. And I spoke to Paul and he was like, why are you not sharing this? We had a chat and Paul's very much about set the date, get it done, take action, do it now, don't wait. And I agree with him because every single time I have decided to do something, I have not waited. I'm like, we're doing it now. We're going to start now. We're going to take the first step right now. No matter how small that step is, we're going to take it. So this is the step I am taking to be a better version of myself, to be a happier version of myself, to be a more productive, more successful version of myself. So what I need to share with you today is there are certain things that I have held back from doing in my life for, I would say, noticeably in the last 4 years. But I have distracted myself with big challenges, with big goals that I'm so grateful I've done and so happy I've done, proud of myself. But I think it was also a reason to avoid the things that needed work. And you cannot truly progress in life if you do not accept these things about you, take action to make them better. And I think this has really came to light with me in the last few weeks since being on my honeymoon. Because on my honeymoon, I spoke to my husband potentially getting a tummy tuck and breast implants. It's something I've thought about for years and years and years and have put it off. And the reason I've put it off, what I know now, was the fear of judgment of others. What others would think of me. Would they think bad of me? Would they no longer support me because I have, I'm this fitness person who's confident? Will they see me as fake now? And when I started having these thoughts, when I decided I'm going to get my consultation and at least ask the doctor about these things and then I can make my mind up, I think I came to realize that it wasn't the fear of surgery. Obviously, it's nerve-wracking, the risks. It wasn't anything else but fear of judgment from other people. Thinking that if I shared it with you guys, I would maybe lose people. They maybe wouldn't want to follow me anymore. They maybe wouldn't look up to me the same. And I don't want that. Like, that's not what I want. But I also need to be confident and happy in my own body. I do not like certain parts of my body, and I know that's normal. But I have worked so hard to get to where I am, from being very, very overweight to where I am now. And there's certain things I cannot change, and I have an opportunity to change that, so I'm going to do it. But it stopped me for 4 years. But that's not the thing. That's not the thing. That's not it. When I realised this and admitted it to myself, okay, the only reason that I haven't seen about this sooner is because I'm scared of other people's thoughts, not because I don't want it or because I don't think I deserve it, because I've worked hard. It's literally to do with other people. I then started to question, what else am I not doing simply through fear? So I've been thinking about this and processing it, and I've been thinking about it so much that I've literally been procrastinating on so much stuff. So much things that I want to do that I have not done, and what I've realised now is because I'm scared of what people will think. And it blew my mind when I actually figured this out, because I never ever thought I was that type of person. Because in some aspects, I really don't care what people think. I don't care if people don't think I can do something, because I know I can do it. So in that aspect, I'm fine. If you don't think I can run 18 marathons, that's okay, because I know I can do it. If you don't think I can complete 100 miles, that's okay. I know I can do it. If you don't think I can compete in strong women at a top level, that's okay, because I can do it. If you laugh at me because you think I can't get the job with Giants Life, that's okay, because guess what? I can do that. That doesn't bother me. It drives me. But then I came to realise that this fear of this judgment from people should be driving me and should be pushing me to do the thing, even though I'm scared, because that is then going to help other people. Because I know somebody watching this right now is like, that's me. I don't do things because I'm scared of what other people think. And I did not think that I was like that. And a lot of people are probably watching this thinking, oh my God, no, I did not know that. There might be some people that are very close to me. It's like, oh yeah, we knew that. I could probably think of one person that's probably thinking that. But even my husband probably didn't know that until I felt comfortable enough, and like we just got married and I just felt comfortable enough to tell him that actually I'm scared of what people might say and what they might, oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry. That's Timmy Talks all over again. Oh, I need a sip. But that's what I've come to realise. So I'll give you an example, just in case you're wondering, like, where's this come from? I stopped my online coaching business, which I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did, because I've had this break, which has allowed me to fixate on what I actually need to change and what I need to focus on to be better. But my business was never going to grow because the style of content in which I was putting out was not driving in clients. Why? What was wrong with my content? I wasn't putting out educational content. Why was I not putting out educational content? Because I was scared in case somebody said something. That's not right. That's not how you do it. And I know what that is, because I once put up a video on Facebook about a hack squat. And it turned out that this machine was not a hack squat. It was called a V squat or a pendulum squat, which is slightly different. I'd never used a pendulum squat or really a hack squat. It was the first time I'd used one, so I just thought it was a hack squat. And this person was like, who do you think you are? You're supposed to be a personal trainer, blah, blah, blah. And after that, it terrified me even more. So I was scared to do it. I did it, and then they put negativity on it, so I was scared again. I was like, oh my goodness, everyone's going to think I'm a fraud. I don't know what I'm talking about. So then I didn't have the confidence to do it again, and essentially struggled to grow my business. Although it was successful, I could have probably grown it much more and grown a bigger team of people had I just done the thing anyway. Another example, the tummy tuck, the boob job. Like, I really, really want to document my journey when I book this appointment, when I book this surgery. I really want to document it because I know that there's going to be somebody that is as similar to me as a strong woman athlete that wants this surgery, that's too scared, doesn't like. I think I found 2 people that I could relate to on YouTube to do my research and how their journey was. I was scared in case people were like, oh, well, now she's fake, and oh, now this. And that's fine. That's fine if you think that. Like, you don't know how I feel. And I know that this is going to make me feel more confident in myself. And why would I not want that? Why would I not want that? And it's not something that everyone can do. And I'm very grateful that I can, I'm in a position that I can get this done. Another example is when it comes to money. Finances. Now, even me saying this out loud is a big deal. I hate talking about money. Now, the reason I hate talking about money is because I don't want to say to somebody, this is what I charge, because I don't think that they think that I'm good enough and I'm giving them enough value. But deep down, I know that I'm good at what I do. I'm very passionate about what I do. And I know that I can charge this, but I still have this fear that this person's going to judge me and like, oh, who does she think she is? And I can't believe I've spent the last 4 years, maybe more, avoiding fixing this issue of this fear of judgment that in fact, to be fair, I didn't even really realize that this was an issue. But it turns out all these things I've been doing is probably been things to avoid what really needs looked at. Now, do I regret that? Absolutely not, because all the things that I've done, all the hard challenges have made me a stronger person, a more resilient person. So I probably wouldn't have got to this stage where I am capable of admitting it and being like, now I need to take action to make this better. I probably wouldn't be at that stage. I'd probably never do it. But because I've done these hard things and I've got through it, I now can be like, okay, if you can do that thing, then you can do this. So as soon as I got off the phone with Paul, he said straight away, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What's your next step? What's your action? And I was like, I'm going to make a video about how I feel and I'm going to post it. And I'm going to let people know that although you see the confident, strong, resilient, determined person in front of you, I too get scared and have fear, and probably fears around things that you guys would have never guessed. And literally, even if I say to somebody, I actually said to Paul, I finally booked my consultation for my tummy tuck. It's taken me 4 years because I was scared. And he was like, you don't seem like the type of person that gets scared of things. And I'm like, but I do. I just don't admit it to myself or anyone. And another reason I think I did that is because I've done these things and because I have progressed so much from when I started, Instagram and sharing my story. People see me as the strong character because I've developed, I've gotten stronger, I've gotten better, I've achieved all these things. They see me as this strong, independent woman, which I am, but I am also scared. I still also get scared. I still have fears. I still have things to work on. I'm not finished yet. And I don't think you ever are, done. You always want to get better, but I didn't realize until I stopped online coaching and had more time to myself, I didn't realize how much I still had to do, how much work I still had to do on myself until now. And now I'm like, this is maybe why the goals are chopping and changing and chopping and changing and I'm getting bored, is because I'm setting goals that probably don't really need to be focused on right now, and it's this I need to focus on. It's getting my confidence up. It's about doing the thing that scares me while still achieving other things, but think this needs to be my main focus. And I wanted to share that with you because I was going to post a what I eat in a day, and when I had this call with Paul, I was just like, that doesn't matter right now, that what I eat in a day. I can post that another day. I need to post this, and I need to show people this vulnerable side of me while I am feeling vulnerable. Because I think before, when I did like my tinny talks, I was a very vulnerable person. I said exactly how I felt and that I was scared and this. But I've almost created this persona now, even for myself, that I am this person that can do anything. And I have no fear and I will do whatever it takes to do anything. But I'm not just that. There's other parts of me as well. I am pretty fearless, but I do have fears. And it's probably not what you guys expected. But there you go. There you have it. That thing that you didn't know about me is, and I didn't know about myself, is actually a lot of the things that I'm holding back on and not doing and procrastinating on is simply through fear of judgment of other people, which I never thought I'd say. But I am. And I am recording this now, even thinking in my head, like, am I even going to post this? Like, people are going to then know about the tummy tuck I want to get, the boob job I want to get. Then they're going to know that I didn't, maybe they'll think I'm not a confident coach. Like I am. You come to me in person and I'll do it. But online, I'm like, there's people out there that are going to say stuff. There's a bigger circle out there. There's more people. And then I get scared and then I don't want to do it. And then I'm just like, oh, I just want to do it. I'll do something else. I'll go and run these marathons because that's fine. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about that. I'll just be running and it's fine. So I hope this was helpful. I hope someone at home is like feeling better, knowing that if they are having fear of judgment or feeling scared that others will judge them in whatever decision they are making or the things they want to do, start up a new business, maybe cut somebody out of your life, maybe get a surgery, whatever it is, you're not alone, friend. You're not alone. I'm here. I am here with you and I am shitting myself with this video, but I'm going to put it out anyway because the only way to get better and get my confidence up and get away from that fear of judgment is by putting this, for me, is by telling other people about it. By telling other people, holding myself accountable, guys. I am going to be making some serious changes now. And hopefully you will follow along and hopefully you'll see the change in me as the time goes on. It's not going to be a quick fix, but I'm hoping that you see that in the things I share on here with you on my Instagram and in my content, that I'm trying to work on my confidence and not be too scared and overthink what other people think, do my thing and what I believe and stick by my values. And I hope that really helped somebody today. That's why I'm posting it, because that's really my highest value, is about being transparent so that I can help others. And I have not been doing that. So she's back. She's back. She's here. She's going to be vulnerable because I can be strong and independent, but I can also be vulnerable because I'm a fucking human. So please, if you are feeling this way or you want to chat or you want to ask me any questions about how I got to this point of realization, then comment below, message me, please just reach out, because I could have avoided this had I spoke to somebody sooner. I could have avoided this a long time ago, but I think I'm in the right headspace to deal with this now. So this is the perfect time for me to do this. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you. Please make sure you like and subscribe, comment below. And until the next time, more fresh content coming out for you guys. Real me, vulnerable me. That's all I have to say. I may as well say happy tinny talk.